Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone? I am completely unorganized and it's getting to me. But we'll get into it. I was just trying to find something quickly, and for the life of me, I can't find it. Maybe there. Okay, I'm going to have to hunt for that. But we need to set up Google Doc, so let's do that now. So we can dive into the Brawl. Sorry. I find the Battlegrounds music just that little bit better than anything else. Okay, I need the Google Doc. Unless we're still eating lunch again. This is getting ridiculous in terms of time management. I slept in majorly. I couldn't sleep last night. I was still awake at like 3:30 in the morning.
Twitch ads are now playing.
And as a result, here I am now, really behind. I've got a funny feeling this is going to be a shortest stream. Probably just focus on the Tavern Brawl and then just see where we're at. Okay, so let's grab the last one. Let's make a copy. Wait for it to pop up at the top of the list. We are. Okay, so it's definitely not that. It is going to be Tavern Brawl. This keyboard. Still trying to get used to it. Blood magic. Copy it. Five, and then we go. Whoop. Whoop. And whoop. Okay, so while I still try to scoff down some food, I know I've done this one. That's the outdated one. There's the revised.
G'day, I'm Scott, and this is the Easy Shed Narrow Slider Garden Shed. If you're looking to lock up your gardening supplies and tidy up that yard, but you don't have heaps of room, it's Tavern Brawl 514, Blood Magic. How much are you willing to sacrifice? All your spells will cost health instead of mana. And don't forget to complete this by the 24th of April to be able to get your rewards. Now, this is the 10th time we've seen this Tavern Brawl. However, over the past few years, they have made some adjustments to the Tavern Brawl to remove as many OTKs as possible, even though there are still a few floating around. In the past, classes like Death Knight and Warrior were able to generate a ton of armor and eat into that armor to play more spells, ultimately allowing for some insane combos. But nowadays, only player health is used to cast spells, even if you have overlying armor. This change has knocked quite a few classes
Twitch
out
ads
of
should now
contention,
be over.
and only
You're
a
all
few
good for
have
another
risen
60
to the top.
minutes.
The three notable classes are Paladin, Druid, and Priest. Paladin and Priest are based around buffing minions like Stone Tusk Brawl or something else with charge, while using excessive healing and draw. Whereas Druid is focused on getting to Aviana through Nightshade Bud, or play Celestial Alignment so that they can discount all their spells, build a big board through random generation, and then buff those minions. Out of these three classes, I'd have to say Priest is the weakest, believe it or not, and Paladin is the most consistent. But if you're looking for some fun, going down a Druid build is quite enjoyable. Now, there's many ways these decks can be built. I'll leave a couple examples of the decks I used during my live stream. It's in the description. And until next time, good luck and have fun.
Okay, so Druid sounds like the most fun, so let's see if we can copy and paste that in. Actually, first, before we do that, let's grab all our reference information. Blood magic. Oh, we do have a lot of news to talk about too. Do we do that now? Um, let's have a look. Okay, so we'll take a moment. Let's go have a quick look at. Probably got it open somewhere by looks. Can't see it. In Hearthstone news, in the last couple of days, we've been told that we're going to get information about the next expansion. We got the Year of the Scarab coming up, but that's going to be what we're rotating into. Let's just open all these up quickly. Not open. Oh, yeah, February 9th, so in a couple of days. Let's just run through this quickly. I haven't even looked at it. Welcome to the Year of the Scarab, Shadow Step, Brawl, and more are out. Ooh, new additions, changes, and more. That's big for the rogue players out there. Until we get the live stream for everything dropping. Um, core changes, graphic. So what's this? New to core, leaving core. So these are going, these are coming. They're also hitting Corpse Explosion. Interesting. I think they're getting rid of all the big board clears. Hmm. Ooh, Catgar's coming back. That'll be interesting. A lot of like the board centric clears, like even I'd call this a board clear for 2 turns. That's what's catching my eye anyway. And Shadow Step going. What's Rogue without bounds? Just remove a random. Shaman. Warlock. Oh, actually, they're getting a board clear. Twisting Nether. And bit of opponent mill. And this includes locations now. I wonder when that changed. Okay, well, we put the game sounds back on. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Now we've got to relaunch. Some bounce going from neutral to. Interesting. You describe. They say there's a graphic for. Okay, so these cards are getting adjusted. Music? This is why we end up in the battlegrounds screen. Oh, that's some noise. Oh well. New class tools. Really? They need freeze? In-game weekend quest bug, server size fix coming. Blizzard have acknowledged that the premium daily event was resetting every day. The server side fix is coming to restore functionality, but their visual appearance won't change. Okay, that's great. Welcome to Year of the Scarab. This is the same article. Pretty much the same article. Same article. We try to cover ourselves, so that's today. And then, yeah, we get the expansion teasers. So we've got Hearthstone and Peace, Reigns, Eternal. So it looks like these are hints of where we're going to end up. Now, is this a tease of the whole year, or is this a tease of the first expansion? It says, does the timeline agree? That it to me indicates that that's going to be like teasers of the locations of the next expansions. So Sunken City is going to be the last one, but is also that potentially a tease of 4 expansions, which is what they've always wanted to do at some point, if they could, because there's more money in expansions than there are mini sets. So if they got rid of mini sets and basically built one brand new set into the cycle, be on par. Shows free location of previous Hearthstone expansion, Badlands, Elwyn Frost, and Disaster City. There's also a top part of the sky as development. Places, and that some people say cities could build them, but we can throw this fucker to the mix. Itself also includes, but does the timeline agree? Which suggests that they're not done with the time shenanigans across the time. Wait, okay. Is that what you got out of that? Okay. It might mean that we go back to these locations like we did with Lost City of Ungoro. Or maybe some of the mechanics legendary cards from these expansions are going to be brought back. If we go wilder, maybe they are even bringing back whole expansions back to standard, or at least parts of them. Although it is not sure if they would pick Stormwind for that, given that it's not very fondly remembered by players because of quest lines. Maybe it's something totally else. Or, okay, yeah, fair enough. It's all just speculation. But anyway, that is the news. Back to our Google Doc. We'll grab that. It's wild deck building rules. That's good to know. One, two, three, four, five. 11th time. 0. No fun. Yeah, it's going to be one of those 10 brawls. Build a deck, and what did I say? The gimmick is that every spell will cost half of the mana, and the previous method of immuning to armor up against the damage no longer works since Blizzard made the changes to this effect. Curve those. This means you need to heal up against. Yep, okay. You have withdrawal at the APM. Yeah, it's a good explanation. Okay, so I've already got some decks, so let's see if the Druid one works first. Because they may have taken out a couple of cards, who knows. I can see both those. Modes, finish eating lunch, try to have some drink. I'm just going to go fill up a cup and I'll be back. Okay, let's go. Sim. Okay. I like them. Got some armor there, which more for the summons and survivability. Ooh, they're going hard. What do we need there to pull that off? How do we get Aviana out? Oh, it's celestial alignment. Okay, gotcha. That's fine, let's try again. I need a Mulligan half a celestial alignment, otherwise we don't win. We need a 1 mana death wing. Yeah, we do. How you going, Alexander? Too. I see you sneak in there. I haven't been paying it. I saw you at the end of the chat after I closed out the stream too yesterday. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. I have a monitor that lets me know when people kind of wander in and out. But I figure they don't want to be called out. Yeah, I don't go out of my way to call out lurkers or anything. I feel if they want to lurk, that's more than fine. Can I get over? Oh, this is going to be a short stream, isn't it? I can show you if I swap to the laptop. Can I swap to the laptop? No, that button's not working. Here, let's do it the maximum effort way. I've got to scroll through everything. I've got so many layers. That one? Nope. Well, it is that one, but I need to go one layer deeper. Yeah, see? That tracker's tracking me. Ooh, 5 streams straight. I have to do a random one at an awkward time just for like 5 minutes so you can't get continuous. We want draw here. If they go hard first up, it's going to hurt like buggery. Ooh! Freeze! That one doesn't pop up in my normal track. Ooh, okay. Alignment. Ooh, and that kills us. Counterspell was lucky on their part. This is like the worst game of top deck ever. That's the same person as the previous game, no. I should have thought about it, but I was just so keen to get into the combo. We won our game. It's I'm almost tempted, like if we're winning heaps, it's almost tempting just to go get to the win condition and then fail. Like, yeah, I got your bet, but here's your pack. Let's not make them suffer if they want to be one and done. Aviana. We have no draw here. There we go. We need minions. Close enough's good enough. We could have potentially got that out or doubled our big summons. As long as you get Celestial Alignment, you're laughing here, right? So Celestial Alignment and draw. We did get close to not having draw. Not a problem. No Celestial there. No Celestial there. That's... Guess we're gonna have to play one of these early. Oh, I think they're trying to play serious. Wow, so serious. There it is. I had to wait for the draw to catch up to see if it was worth. We can refill this. We have the technology. They're just looking at the board cleared at the moment going, "Ooh." Okay. Figured would give him that one. Okay, back to my video. We had a couple more decks there. Supposedly Paladin's extremely consistent. We haven't seen one yet, so let's make our own. Oh boy. Ooh. This is truly an OTK. Interesting. We got the ball. Gone second, which isn't great, but we've got to get to 15. And then I don't know if we're using Vigil actually. There we are. Okay. They're like, nah, I'm out. That's going to be an APM nightmare. Okay. Okay, let's 8 PM time. Why can't I play it? Why did I miss that? Draw minion, right? The ball is in there. Can we not play it on the same turn? What the? Okay. They want to survive 10 turns in this Tavern Brawl? Oh, I need a minion to buff. That's why. Fine. There we are. Sorry, warrior, but sorry, dirty ball. Oh. I don't disagree with you on that one. Okay. We're going second. Let's go Druid. This could be the deck we played. These videos actually have done quite well. Maybe not. But they're trying to get at me down, so I can't do too much my turn. Little do they know. Okay. Come on, my turn. My turn. Come on. They're APMing me out. Not enough. Wasn't managing my health well enough there. It's fine, wood. I was like, how do I needed to juggle so that we could take out one of them with one ball and then hopefully have enough on the second ball to kill. We run out of healing on that one. Joys are going second. No, he only got 60 seconds. That we ate into their timer. Now we've got our ball. Find something good here. Oh, it's a start. So we got. We've got the second ball, maybe. But there, probably got taunts being druid. If we get lay on hand or something with a lot of draw potential, we may be able to kick the train off again, otherwise we're just dead here. 14. There we go. We need heals and minions. That one was my bad. I shouldn't have played the other dead cards. Any of the minion draws were useless after the second ball. Shouldn't have played them. Would have given us enough mana to potentially draw into something. I just figured we could cycle enough that it wouldn't have mattered, but we didn't have the health for it. Pretty good. The second against Shaman. Now, if they got taunts at the wazoo, though, we don't stand a chance. I think Druid's more consistent now since my last video. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. What are we playing next, guys? There was one more deck I had on my video. That was a priest, so we'll try that one and then we'll go hunting. Oh, for anyone interested, I need to pop that, open that. There's the Druid deck. And there's the Paladin deck. And then we're about to do, no idea if this deck's going to be any good, but Now what are we doing here? We're healing. Same kind of deal by looks. Ooh, summon a 10/10 copy of a minion from your deck. 10/10 Brawl. That's not great. And it's a paladin, so it's probably a mirror. Race to the ball. No. If we can get to the combo, we'll give him it, because this is definitely not what I expected it to be. We can't do anything yet. And that taunt sucks. What? This is awkward. I don't like it. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're just dead here. We're just bricked. Okay, fine. Seriously, where the hell's our draw? Wow! Wow! Okay. There's like 3 or 4 ways to get the ball in this deck, I saw. Especially like with the idol. Okay. It's more important we get draw there. Boom, boom. Okay, we're all in here. Can they do 4 damage, 3 damage for hero power with no health to lean into? No, we're good. We're good. Mally. Main thing is we need something to lock in around. There we are. It's not a huge amount of draw, but we'll see. Play, play, play. I wonder what our extra card for the top's going to be. Ooh. That's a dead draw. Really nervous about the kill there. Kill on this. They're not drawing this deck. Come on, stay in there, boy. Oh my god. And that's counter, isn't it? That's counter spell. Oh, this sucks. Oh, come on, game. Seriously. We're having to pick survival tools. We got one win with this deck on. I guess I should be happy.
Yo, LJ, Twitch ads are inbound. Can we from here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 damage. Oh boy. Twitch ads are now playing.
That's not enough. Okay, let's see if we can find something else. I'll start the hunts. Hearthstone. Let's open all that up. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's start running through some of these. Copy, edit. Okay, so this is look like the Paladin deck. And I'd almost say that's the deck I was running. It's not much different from the Paladin I was running. Okay, let's keep looking then.
LJ, Twitch ads should now be over. You're all good for another 60 minutes.
Yeah, okay, another Paladin deck. Let's just, ooh, okay, that one. That one looks interesting. Okay, let's give this one a go. This is an aura-based one. Okay, people are complaining that it's a bit slow. We'll have a look at it. Okay. Damn. Oh my god. I'm going through Reddit at the moment. Someone goes, oh, not to build your own deck. Well, that's on you for getting rid of your cards when they rotate for dust. Not a person, oh, what's with the fast turns? It's like, well, it's always been a quick first and second turn. Well, for the longest time, not maybe at the very, very beginning of the game, but... Everyone in Reddit's just talking about Paladin. Now what we want? For a minute, give it Divine Shield, buff it, and a Taunt. Doesn't feel bad for an opening position. We've still got 12 health. A little less now, but... got some heal. As long as they can't Pyroblast us twice. Or Pyroblast is 0 power, I guess. Oh, we're just dead anyway. Damn, well played. Well, I think we're just kind of done. I want to keep playing, and I probably will, but for the Tavern Brawl side of things, I think we're done. I think I'll just go hang out on my Twitch channel so we can just vibe and hang out. I'll shut down the YouTube side of things just because the whole title of this video is for the Tavern Brawl. So if you are interested, I'm Lazzy_J on Twitch. It should be also a link in the About section over there. Yep, you can get it through the Linktree link there. I won't post it in a chat because YouTube tends to deprioritize videos tied to that, so I won't even. I won't do that. But yes, I think overall, Druid and Paladin are probably the best if you got the cards. Budget-wise, look, your best option if you don't have a lot of cards to do this kind of stuff is hit up a friend. The Challenger Friends system works, so if you both go into a game and one of you can see, the other one gets the win, which counts towards the pack. You're more than welcome to hit me up through my Discord, which is in the link tree as well. On the Twitch side of things, there's the link there. I'm happy to do that off stream at some point if you message me through Discord. At least unless I get like 1,000 requests, that is. So while the Tavern Brawl is active, hit me up in Discord and we can organise something. And yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you for everyone who stopped by, past, present, future on the YouTube side of things. Twitch will continue on. We'll do some dailies. Yeah, we'll go play some Shaman and then we'll probably end up in Battlegrounds. Yeah, awesome. I'm going to click here, and when it flips over on the YouTube, we will cancel that